music?
Hold on. YouTube's being dumb.
Okay.
Music.
Holding.
Ready, Freddy, funky,
Holding.
but
We're holding for music. Still holding.
You can't hear the music?
Still holding. Oh, there. Wait. Still holding.
Freddy spaghetti bolognese.
Still holding. Still holding. It's not holding. Oh god, it's not holding. Everyone get ready. Get ready to see the show. Ape Show. Brought to you by a bunch of nerds.
Indeed. Hello. Welcome, everyone. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like us or like the people out in the internet?
Everyone.
All the people.
Oh, okay.
Everyone, everywhere. Good. Those voices you hear are my lovely co-hosts, Coffee and Corn Dogs, and Two Littles 505. And I'm Frankie1029. Just the one,
You
sir.
are. That's true. That's true.
This time.
Don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise.
And collectively, we are the 8-Bit Show. Got 8 bits for you.
But not 8 of us for the show. Just
That's
true.
true.
Just three hosts.
Yes.
We split up the duties on who handles what bits.
Right?
We got a dead shore wheel for it. I think I got bit 2 and 5 this week.
Yes, I concur.
I got quite a bit of bits.
Yeah, you actually.
Oh, good, because I actually been kind of sleeping on my bits. Well, I mean, I've been busy.
I mean,
I
technically,
haven't had time to gather my biddles.
Honestly, I put a bunch of articles, but like 1, 2.
Welcome on shoe.
I only have like 5 topics. It's just
Yeah.
a couple of those topics have multiple
Things going on. Yep. Things are afoot for sure in the gaming world. Yeah, because I mean, actually, other than the big things that's been going on, it was actually getting quiet. From what I saw, there wasn't a.
It would have been like real quiet.
Yeah. Right.
But all these places had to go and make a stir.
Indeed. Well, I guess we should get into it then.
Sure.
You want to start? You want me to start? How are we doing this?
Why don't you start? I'm
Okay.
currently in the process of getting my ass kicked with that.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Fun for you.
Yeah.
It's
Good
great.
times. Yeah.
Loving it. I'm just liking it.
Oh, you said kick. I said. No, never mind what I thought you said.
Let's see here. So, we got Skyrim Gamera, which she did previously retire from the game, but she did come back. And
Shirley Curly?
yes, Curry. Yeah, and she's been playing Skyrim remake. What's it called? Not Skyrim, sorry, Oblivion remake. That thing. So apparently, though, yeah, she's just done. There's the sort of like stuff that's happening.
90s?
I think she's 89. So she'll soon be 90. It's what I saw. But yeah, she said she's just not having fun with it anymore. Actually, her quote is, "I'm tired. I'm not having any fun with it anymore." Probably because of all the little kids on there. So she gets a lot of "Hi, Grandma. I love you, Grandma," and that is quote not what I'm spending my time making and uploading videos for. So yeah, so she might be done for good. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe she'll come back once the new Skyrim
She's
or new Elder Scrolls drops.
Immortalized forever.
Oh yeah,
The pantheon of Skyrim.
Right.
And
Indeed. So yeah, there's
I
that.
think it might be muted, Andrew.
I was muted. Now I feel bad about almost exclusively knowing her as like the Skyrim grandma.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I thought that was just her thing.
I mean, I think it was, but I think, yeah, I mean, things get old after a while, right?
Well, yeah, she did, I guess.
That is how time works. It makes fools of us all.
Oh, that's good. All right, up next, Christian.
Oh, shit. Oh my God. So let's do this one.
Yeah, right. You won't. You won't do that one.
Nope.
Redemption Road, who are making the Kingmaker game. That I think I've shown trailers on here before.
That's the
Like
one that's like the medieval with the, and you got guns and stuff.
Guns
you drive
and
your
like
Buick
ATVs and
back in
shit.
time
Yeah.
and fuck some people up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah. All right, I'm familiar.
Yeah.
Because that's the kind of shit that I'm into.
It was actually due out
back in time.
It was actually due to come out in like a few days, like on the 8th. Unfortunately, though, on a Steam post, they apologized for not meeting the release date. They are been delayed indefinitely at this point.
Like Gandalf.
Not that the work seems to be stopping. In their terms, it's because they don't want to release anything short of what they expect, which is, true 60 frames a second on mid-range PCs without the need for fake frames, and they plan to take their time doing it.
Okay.
They want to do this with full drop-in, drop-out, four-player multiplayer. Jeez. 4-player multiplayer support.
Yeah.
We just need a bit more time on content polish before we feel good about charging money for it. Is their statement.
Hey, totally fair.
It's an ambitious game. Like, just off of the trailers, you could tell it's pretty ambitious. Off just the start of it.
Yeah, and I mean, sometimes things come up. I mean, you try to hit your goal. Sometimes you can't get there. That's fine. You need more time. I prefer to let games cook as long as they need.
Yeah.
I mean,
At some point, that's all you can.
I'm not very patient myself. I need my games now. You put out a beta test for it.
I mean, that's always nice, right? Like, you go ahead and do stuff like that and whatnot. But if you're not ready, you're not ready, right? If there's one thing that we've learned in this industry, it's not all that forgiving, except for like the bigger titles. If an indie game comes out and isn't hitting like certain metrics and whatnot, it's not really that forgiving.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's hard to, like, if you just go look through just Steam itself, right? There's so many games that come out, like, that alone, like, on a day-to-day basis, that alone buries your game. If you don't have good traction when it comes out, like, it'll be quick to be swallowed up by almost anything else, so. Yeah, you gotta make something that people are gonna be willing to talk about, so. Gotta make the best game you can.
And apparently it's mostly engineers making this game, and so they're kind of apparently being rather
like
perfectionists.
music engineers.
Like game engineers. So they're like the guys who really love their 60 frames a second. And
I thought like LP was going to be making a game or
optimization is like a big thing for them. So they're trying to do everything they can, and which I think most of it, I think, is a PR statement on like things that have been happening recently, Borderlands and stuff.
Well, I mean,
conversation about optimization in general.
If you have an action,
kind of preempted this as well.
Yeah, if you have an actiony sort of game at all, 60 frames per second is just the standard now. Like, I think it used to be a thing that was more tolerated if you were under that, but now, I mean, that's what the people want.
It's what the people want.
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna say
what they want.
I don't need more than that. Just to be clear, like I feel like there's not enough gain with the like 60 to 120. It's not really worth it. Like, I mean, it's barely noticeable. I guess I can kind of tell, but it's not nearly as drastic a change as like 30 to 60.
And it's more. I feel it's more noticeable in just like cutscenes than in like actual gameplay.
Well, it was interesting. I remember this is like 2 or 3 years ago that Linus Tech Tips they did a video where they asked people to how much of a difference they could see. I think it was between 60 and 120 frames a second. I think they even went higher than that as well. I don't quite recall, but they said even the people who didn't see that difference, their reaction time was better. So your brain still processes that extra information and can make you like not drastically better, but
we're talking fractions of a second here.
Yeah,
like reaction time. Yeah,
but it is something that at least is measurable, which they honestly weren't even expecting especially from the people who didn't notice it. So.
Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah. That was a really interesting part about it. But yeah, I mean, like visually, like when I look at games, it's like, yeah, the difference between 30 and 60, it's so much better. To have that 60 frames a second,
well,
just
like
the video just looks so smooth, right?
Yeah, it makes all the animations look better.
Yeah, but beyond that, yeah, I really couldn't. I don't care.
It depends on your game. I think if you're having like a twitchy game, you're gonna want as many frames as you can get.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, especially in like a PvP.
Yeah. But on like a general like side-scrolling game or whatnot, it might look better, but it's really not going to provide that much more of a performance boost.
Yeah. Right. Let's see. Okay, next up, I got you guys remember Dan Forden?
No.
The guy from Mortal Kombat?
Oh, that's a
Toasty. Yep, that guy. That's the one. He's leaving NetherRealm. Actually, I guess he's left. I think Wednesday was his last day, or maybe it's this Wednesday. I can't recall. But yeah, he put up a post saying that he's out. He just wants to do other things, basically. So then it doesn't necessarily sound like he's going to another studio or anything. He's just wants to do like literally other things other than maybe game making. So yeah, it was funny because he I guess he shared somebody in the office had put up a little sticker of him doing with a little toasty in the corner of one of the bathroom mirrors. So yeah, sounds like he had fun. Feels like the end of an era for sure, but yeah, that's the thing. Onward to new stuff. I just hope that he allows them to maybe with their next Mortal Kombat game, maybe he can be an actual character that you can play and fight with and against. Oh, what if he's the final boss? Like beyond,
It's like a secret boss.
yeah, beyond time, beyond Chronica, the real boss is Dan Forded.
It just constantly yells toasty at you. It's real annoying.
Yeah, it's a little fun tidbit there. Next,
Well, I guess then I have more to do.
yeah, you do.
So I don't know if you heard about this situation. I can't remember where it was exactly. But this company, this little AI, or this person made an AI actress.
Yeah.
Called Tilly Norwood, and did like has proceeded to follow it up with some shorts as concept reels for their acting ability. This obviously stirred up a bit of controversy, if you could believe it.
What? AI controversy? Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Those damn
This
AI
one-
rows stirring up trouble.
I didn't think it was going to be all that big of a thing, but apparently it was big enough that even SAG-AFTRA had to make some statements on it, basically calling out the practice and pointing out that this AI actress's performance are stolen straight from real people's performances. So they called it out and saying if any agent actually does pick them up, then any actor under that agent should fire them immediately.
Yeah, do we know who is with that agency?
I don't think anyone has signed
Oh, okay.
them
I thought they.
as of yet.
I thought I must have misread. But I thought there were people with.
Apparently, they're in the process of signing to a talent agency. But I wasn't able to find a name of who that would be.
The talent agency or
the talent agency?
Well, okay, so it's Zykoya.
Zykoya is
the AI talent studio.
That's the one who made Tilly Norwood.
Yeah, so its parent company is Particle 6. Are they? No, okay. I thought they were the talent agency, but they actually made. They're the ones that actually made the training model.
Yeah. This obviously, after some scrutiny, they did address some of the backlash, kind of, not in a pleasing way to most people, but they did have a response, and the response is that Tilly Norwood is not a replacement for a human being, but a creative work, a piece of art. She compares actors to artist tools like CGI imagery, puppetry, or a paintbrush. It's apparently they're saying that people have been calling it exploitative, embarrassing, and that they should release the names of every single individual Tilly model was modeled after, and they should all receive royalties for anything done with this AI model.
Well,
Of course.
that's kind of the thing is we don't know, right? Like nobody knows the data that they were trained on.
Yeah.
We don't know if it was actors that were paid for it or if it's using just, you know, data out there. If it's just SAG-AFTRA, in their full statement, you know, SAG-AFTRA believes creativity is and should remain human-centered. The union is opposed to the replacement of human performers by synthetics. To be clear, Tilly Norwood is not an actor. It is a character generated by a computer program that was trained on the work of countless professional performers without permission or compensation. It has no life experience to draw from, no emotion. And from what we've seen, audiences aren't interested in watching computer-generated content untethered from the human experience. It doesn't solve any problem. It creates the problem of using stolen performances to put actors out of work, jeopardizing performers' livelihoods and devaluing human artistry. Additionally, signatory producers should be aware that they might not use synthetic performers without complying to our contractual obligation. Yeah.
Which generally requires notice and bargaining whenever a synthetic performer is going to be used.
Yeah. I mean, I also heard that one of the statements that, I don't know if it's Ziakoa or Particle 6 or who exactly, but they essentially said that they, about like 6 months ago, when they had kind of the rough outline of this, they didn't receive a good response from any companies. But nearly all of those companies have now come to them and have asked them about what they're doing. So that's really interesting because these are studios that they went to. So if these studios are now drumming up that interest, I mean, that's going to make them want to continue with it, probably even harder than they were before. Just because that money's going to be there, right?
Yeah, if there's money, they're going to do it.
Yeah.
And if someone could save money by not hiring a performer, it'll like guarantee you, like it's going to start on a thin line where they start doing it for like commercials and whatnot.
Yeah.
And it will
I think that's the idea too. Is what
from that,
what Tilly is made for. I think was they had even said it's for like for commercials, for promotion, stuff like that.
Yeah, they said that so that they could ease you into the idea of having one.
Yeah. So
that's not the end goal for them.
Oh no. I mean, the end goal is more money, but to make that more money, they're going to ask more and more.
Money is movies and stuff.
Yeah. So
it's a timeline. I'm not trying to be conspiracy theory or nothing.
No.
That's just a common.
That's the way it'll go. Like that's just the natural way that it's going to progress. You know, it doesn't matter who it is. Yeah, that's just.
Or what they say. Once they start normalizing that, they'll try and normalize it into movies so that they can make more money.
So yeah, we'll see what happens here because SAG-AFTRA does have a lot of sway for these sort of things.
SAG will be a pretty big defense towards most of this in general. As they pointed out in their little statement, is that like they already have a number of rules already implemented for having synthetic actors.
Yeah.
And a lot of this doesn't fall in any different category than that.
Yep. Next bit. Do I have another bit? I have another bit somewhere, right?
I think you did, right?
Unity.
Unity,
Yeah, so Unity, this
like coming together
no,
for the for
no,
for all mankind.
no, no. Just no. No, Unity, the game making program. There was a bug that was discovered in June. That took some time to get patched, and now it's kind of now it's all out there in the open and whatnot. But yeah, this vulnerability is pretty bad. Basically, it would allow a bad actor to like take all of your information, whatever they want. Of course, the way that this does have to work is so this bad code might be in your game, sitting on your system right now, but it would require some other program in order to infiltrate into your system and get whatever they're looking for. So it's not just straight, oh, you have this on your system, you're completely compromised. It's not that bad, but they are rushing to try to get games patched and whatnot. But I know that the Fallout Vault Dweller game, what's it called?
Oh, like the mobile game?
Yeah. It's also available on Steam. It's been delisted from Steam currently. So it's anything that's been made with Unity version 2017.1. So obviously that's when 2017, that's when this code was out there. So it's been there for a while, but it doesn't seem like it's been exploited. So
Well, don't tell people about it.
well, update your games if they're asking for an update, especially if they're older. And yeah, just try to I think all of these issues have been published to Windows Defender and Android, iOS, all that other stuff. Everything's covered right now, so you should get alerts if there is something going on your system. So also make sure you update Windows, unfortunately.
Yeah, don't forget that's gonna if you're stuck on Windows 10, that's gonna be ending.
Oh yeah. Well, that's just.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I am stuck on it, but
So will I be. I don't even really want to switch to 11. It's so bad.
It's okay. They've gotten better since it released. Still not great, but
I watched like a couple reviews and they were kind of going off about it.
I mean, everyone that I've talked to in the office is like, yeah, there's like one or two things that they don't work anymore in Windows 11. But pretty much everything else is fine now.
Windows 98 Second Edition was the only OS for me.
Windows 95?
No, Windows 98 Second Edition. That's what I said. You didn't recognize the best one.
Windows
That OS was
ME.
perfect. Oh my god, no.
Get the fuck out of here with that.
Windows ME made me realize how much I loved Windows 98.
Right. But yeah.
Get out of here with that mess.
Sorry, won't happen again.
Nobody likes Windows 98. Or well, nobody likes Windows ME.
Yeah.
Everybody likes 98.
Windows
Right.
98 was pretty good. I think my favorite was still XP.
I ran 98 SE for so long. Well after it was done being supported. Maybe I can do that with 10. Although I'm not as attached to 10.
Yeah.
And also, I never really I forgot to activate my product as well.
That's okay. That's fine. That's how it goes. Next
So
up.
yeah, no big loss.
Yeah, no. Windows 10 was okay. It's honestly, Windows 11 isn't that bad in a lot of ways, except for just how bad some of the compatibility was. But I've been using it on a few different computers, actually, so it's been fine for me. I haven't had an issue. I just don't have it on my main computer because I don't want to deal with that right now.
Fair. That's fair.
Yeah, the nice thing about my OS getting outside of support is now I won't have like updates interrupting me wanting to turn off my PC and stuff, you know? Don't worry that.
It's updates. Always interrupting.
Always wanting.
Like every Tuesday when Steam updates.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're like, why do we get why isn't Borderlands working? And then quickly remember it's Tuesday, and we always complain about that.
Indeed.
I always
It's like-
forget about the Tuesday.
I wouldn't say complain. It's just more one of those things that's like, wait, what? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I remember what day it is.
I knew what time it was all the time.
The whole time.
Well, that's kind of crazy. Update. Well, I guess on more AI stuff.
More AI, yay!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swery and Asuda had to make a little bit of an apology
Mm-hmm.
and statement about Hotel Barcelona,
Bounce Barcelona.
which apparently has some generative AI in it.
Yeah.
Mostly in the form of some AI dialogue. To be
Dialogue.
more specific, they'll be updating they stated they'll be updating the Steam page. Even though this is supposed to only be a temporary issue, anyways. It's kind of one of those it just like wasn't supposed to be in the final version. I either forgot about it or something happened, but wasn't supposed to be there. So they're updating the Steam page to reflect that it does have it in there, so they're not trying to trick anybody.
Wait. So it wasn't supposed to be in there, but they're not going to put what was supposed to be in there, or did they just not make the content?
I don't think the content was quite finished yet. And they didn't remove the generative AI that they had as like placeholder, maybe. Again, I'm not them. I don't know. I can't tell you for sure.
Sounds suspicious.
And they're, let's just find it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. It's good. It's good.
Let me find the statement.
Best.
Mm-hmm. So, how about that insert sports ball team here?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sports ball. They and a few of those statements. We are working with White Owl to replace the content in a future patch with fully human-made work. Once patched, there will be no Gen AI content in Hotel Barcelona whatsoever. Cult Games' stance on generative AI is clear. We are opposed to any professional Gen AI used that is disproportionately environmentally impact, takes away from work from real people, or has been trained on unethical data sets. We sincerely apologize for the failure in vetting the game content I want to thank the community for raising it so clearly.
Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, here, you know, it sounds like they wanted to, they put something in place there so that they could come back and do whatever, but still have something there to represent kind of their idea in the game.
To be fair,
and then it just ended up.
I know it seems suspicious, but I've been playing the game, and one thing I can say is that the only time this appears are on these like VHS tapes in late stage, in like late game, because everything else has been like voice acted and everything without AI. It's just on these like little extra things that are in the game.
Yeah, well, I mean, what seems suspicious is more the fact that it sounds like they didn't pay enough attention to what's going on. Something wasn't flagged correctly, or there's something not right in their process. And
yeah, I mean, someone's to blame for.
Yeah, I don't think there's actually like. Yeah, maybe the original intention wasn't to leave that in there, but it doesn't sound like there's any real intention to remove it at any point. And
my point
and then
is
also
like
on top
with
of
the
that,
rest of it being voice acted.
Yeah, no. I get your
might
point.
have actually been like just shit, we forgot to.
Yeah, but
to finish or have these voice lines on or remove them.
They're also not stating
they're not necessary, you know, like.
Well, they're also not stating what AI that they've used to generate this, so we don't know if their generative AI goes against the very things that they're saying that they don't want to use. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're removing it in its entirety.
Yeah, but they're still using it they still used it professionally. Like, that's the thing. Somebody still intended to put that in there, even if it's just as a placeholder. But they're saying that they don't want to use anything that goes against their values, right? But they're also not
Games, the publisher.
Yeah, but they're also not stating like what was actually used, right?
Well, they might not know. They're the publisher.
Yeah, well, I mean,
again, they're not the ones who made the game. They're stating that their stance on it, and probably one of the reasons it's happening.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the things
could have been from like the videotapes in question. All the work on them were done by like human hands. The videotapes in question were all like filmed by Swura, I think, or one of them.
Yeah.
So they are like all man-made except for like a voiceover that happens.
Yeah.
It's such a small part that I think it sounds to me more like he made those videos, right? Like with the voiceover, it was like, hey, we'll add these, and you know, the idea to change the voiceover, maybe just got forgotten about.
No, I understand that. Like, I completely understand this from the developer side.
Or they tried to do it on purpose and they didn't get away with it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think it's that. But like, if the publisher is going to be out there saying that that's not what they want in their games, I mean, do they not have a contract that states that with the the developers that they're working with? Like, I don't know. I mean, obviously, we don't know what would be in that contract if it even existed, right? Hopefully, it does. But yeah, there's just some weird things about this, and honestly, again, bottom line, the way that it really seems like what's going on here is that the developer used this as just a placeholder, forgot to take it out.
And then
they forgot to get the actual recordings and whatnot done.
And then it didn't get cut before going out, really, because it did when it came out. It didn't have an AI like warning thing on Steam but they did quickly update it. So yeah, I mean, it just goes to show, like, it's just maybe steer away from just using that in general. But honestly, the game's pretty good. Even besides that, and probably by the time I get to this late game where any of this is actually at, I will be already fixed.
Yeah.
So.
That's all the smaller news that I have. Do you have any other smaller stuff before we get into the
nope.
two big main things?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Well, first off, EA has officially gone private with that $55 billion deal. I think I saw it's something like $225 or something like that per share that every shareholder is getting. But yeah, it's all buttoned up now. No, I don't think I saw a date on when it's actually gonna like go through, but the agreement is in place. So yeah, unless there's something that weirdly legally ties them up, which I don't see that there would be anything that would. Maybe something could happen, but yeah, it's happening. So
yeah,
and then of course there's all the stuff that's gonna come with the owners, what they can do now with these games.
So,
with
yeah, it is important to know who bought them.
Yes.
It was Saudi Arabia. We've been talking about them quite a lot recently.
Yep. How big is their stake in it? Because there's a few different organizations, from my understanding. There's like 3 of them, right? But they're going to be the biggest one,
I believe
right?
so. So yeah, they are the biggest.
I don't think I saw like anything that outlined like specifically who or what their stake was.
I know
I didn't think to look at that
stuff is available.
Yeah.
Yeah, so oh my gosh, it's such a mess. They're being bought by Saudi Arabia and that whole PIF fund thing.
Yeah.
Again, I'm pretty sure they have the biggest investment.
Yeah.
The other majority is
Affinity Partners,
Jared
right?
Kushner fund.
Yeah.
Investment fund. Who is the president of the United States son-in-law.
Yeah, he's heavily involved with deals with Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. He's been highly involved with Saudi Arabian deals, which has not gone over well. Yeah, it's rough. And a whole lot of other stuff has come out in like light of them doing this. First off, the new owners are all really big into generative AI cost cutting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Silver Lake is the other equity firm that bought them. Apparently.
Okay. Are they US based as well, or?
What's that?
Are they US based as well?
Think so. I'm not entirely sure.
Mm-hmm.
They are going, like, in order to pull this deal off, there's the existing investment and with like the value of the PIF and existing investment in EA, they're making up the rest of the total thanks to a 20 billion loan.
Yeah.
From JP Morgan.
Yep.
Which is going to put them in the debt. So that's why they're hoping to like, according to investors are betting that AI based cost cuts will significantly boost EA's profit in the coming year. People involved in the transaction told the Financial Times.
Yeah, and let's just, I mean, I'm not automatically scared when a software driven company wants to use AI, because again, we've seen the way that I've seen this personally, the way that you can have your own code that's used all your previous works inside your own AI model, that is then using that information to help you create other games, other software. And doing that can be really helpful. It can help you use stuff that's already yours in order to make new stuff, and adjust on the fly and do some quick testing. There's some really cool tools for developers that AI can facilitate, and use in conjunction with other tools that, like, it'll just speed up that development process. So but that doesn't mean that's the way it's going to be used here. But I guess we kind of have to wait and see.
Yeah. Yeah, not only that, there's been in a Bloomberg report this week, obviously this 55 billion, EA says that it won't result in immediate layoffs. But that's not to take into account that a lot of this will be at risk, and whenever buyouts and stuff like this happen, there's inevitably like layoffs.
Yeah.
And studio closures.
Well, what's interesting is this is probably one of the most honest responses by saying it won't be immediate layoffs. Like, they're not saying it won't be layoffs, just there won't be immediate ones. Like, yeah, they're coming.
Well, yeah, you have a former Dragon Age producer, based on who bought them, the Saudis and Kushner, and that leading to Trump and his whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be hard to imagine that BioWare would have any chance with having a progressive message in lasting.
Mm-hmm.
So they seem pretty worried about losing BioWare, which is a high risk. The Saudi government doesn't like criticism very much.
No, yeah,
and it might be used to sway any of that progressive messaging that they like to put in their games, or they'll shut them down.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think what'll probably honestly happen is that these people will probably be given an opportunity to leave. And with the way that these things are happening in the private sector, it's like, all right, well, you guys go off, make your own studio. I know that's, a lot easier said than done. but at this point, you guys are owned by this big conglomerate who just haven't been great on letting on free speech, just in general.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they were asked, game developer .com did reach out to EA to ask the company whether they still intend to foster inclusive culture, such as the LGBTQ community and marginalized groups. The message from EA is, we believe that the global workforce, with elements of diversity such as experience, abilities, ideas, backgrounds, generations, and tenor power, a culture of learning and generating the ideas that create immersive worlds, characters, stories, communities that resonate with our global audience. That's their current culture statement. Although it's, again, now being backed by the PIF, the Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund. We'll see how long that lasts.
yeah. Yep. Nothing there set in stone right now, so.
Also important to note that they're not the only ones attacking those marginalized communities. You have our own president doing the same. And with Jared Kushner being the other end of that, like, even adds to that issue.
Yeah, we'll see what, I mean,
We'll
see how this goes. I mean, it's not going to be finalized until the beginning of next year, the first quarter, at the earliest. So we won't really know until then. Again, I don't see that it's not going to go through. But yeah, I mean, there is a chance. We'll see.
That's all I got for the EA thing.
Yeah. All right, into Microsoft.
Yeah, they've had a heck of a week.
Yeah. Well, okay. So let's start off on the second. Was it the second or the third that they announced this? It was on the first, technically. That's what their post is dated on news.xbox.com.
Okay.
So
I think it was the second that I heard it. But.
Yeah, I think that's when probably all the articles came out. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it was like posted late on the first. But technically that's the date that I'm seeing on their website. The big thing that is really happening here is that Game Pass Ultimate is getting a price increase of 50%. So it's going from it's going from $19.99 to $29.99. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in other words, going from worth it to not worth it.
All of their services are going up, though.
No.
Not just Ultimate.
No, the other two services are not changing prices.
That is not what I have right here.
According to their statement, they are changing. What is it? There's Essential and Plus, I think, are what the new ones are called. Or no, those are the old ones. So Essential might stay the same name. It's not changing price.
Ultimate is more expensive. Premium, which now replaces Standard,
will
premium remain at the
$14.99. Yes, and then the lowest
and Essential will replace Core, remaining at $9.99.
Yeah,
but
the
PC Game Pass,
yes, that one is also changing. Although that wasn't in their statement originally, so that's going up.
Game Pass is going to $16.49
from $9.99, right? Or $11.99. Okay. So yeah, that one wasn't great either.
Although one thing I was worried about, and it wasn't clear for a little bit is that the PC was going to start losing out on the day one stuff. Apparently, that's not the case.
Yeah, that's not
it's
the
going to
case.
be the same service that it is now.
Yeah, everything's staying the same with that one, from what I can tell. Really, the biggest changes, the only real changes that are coming, seem to be to Ultimate. Aside
The
from
biggest changes.
Yeah, well, the other changes that I understand that are coming with the other tiers is that you're getting more games off the bat, but with the price staying the same, the discounts, I don't think they were there before, right? It was just with Ultimate that you had the
Ultimate is the
discount
only one
on the
that has a
DLC.
discount, but the discount, that was something that wasn't in the update at all.
Yeah.
And just kind of happened. One user, a user noticed it. And posted it up from some like Black Ops 6 stuff, that their stuff wasn't discounted anymore, that the discount went away. And then spotted by Pure Xbox, a majority of the individual DLC packs for Game Pass games were no longer 10% off for subscribers. Except for EA Play games, where the 10% reduction still applied.
Yeah, and there's other select games that people have found out too. So it wasn't an across the board thing. There was a statement. I can't remember who from Xbox said this, but they did say that this didn't coincide with the changes that they were making. These are just deals that happened to happen at the same time of running out and whatnot. But that what they wanted to do with their stupid point system, I forget what it's called.
Yeah, the reward.
Yeah, I think it's just Xbox rewards, right?
With our upgraded, part of the reason they're removing that, and their statement on the reason why they're removing that is the Ultimate subscribers can now earn up to $100 per year.
Yeah.
Or 100,000 points globally in the store just by playing games. With our upgraded rewards program, players can get up to 30% value on select Game Pass games, with 4 times the points purchase of games and add-ons, 10% back in points on select Game Pass library titles and add-ons, and up to 20% off of select Game Pass games.
Yeah. So yeah, it's going away for DLC, but there is still going to be some discounts for some of the Game Pass games, not all of them. So it's one of these things where I think a lot of people panicked about how much was getting removed, because there were things that were removed, although some of them seem to be, I don't know how true this is, right? But they could be inadvertently removed at the same time. It just happened that, hey, this coincides, like, hey, all these contracts are ending. Let's change the way that the system works. So we have the freedom to do that at this time. And that's just when some of these deals that they made happen to expire or whatnot. But
it's unfortunate timing, if so.
Well, it was probably planned that way. Not unfortunate. It was like, oh, we could sneak this under the radar because now we're going to be offering this other thing and we can make that look like a really good value, which it's not horrible, the reward system, but I'm not signing up for a reward system. I don't know how many people are. But I mean, it honestly, the reward system does sound like pretty decent, and you don't even need to be a Game Pass subscriber to be a part of it. You just get additional like an additional cap for each tier that you have on what you can earn for those within that reward system. Again, like I said, up to $100. I think the middle tier one is $50 and the lowest tier one I think is $25. So it scales pretty evenly. But yeah, okay. The other thing too is that they also announced they are bringing 45 additional games to Game Pass for Ultimate. Or no, 75, I think, for Ultimate. And then there's 40 for Premium. But it sounds like the way that they worded this, that they're saying that there's going to be 75 new games coming to Game Pass every year, which is interesting. I don't know if they can hold up with that.
Didn't they take off like there's gonna be no more like Call of Duty? Like the next Call of Duty isn't gonna be.
I
Like
think
day
that was
one.
I think that was for day one.
Isn't gonna be available
That's
day
not-
one anymore.
I saw some statement. Although
Yeah.
I don't know what they've changed about it at this point.
Yeah, I know that there's some games that were leaving that were already planned to be leaving. Again, I don't know if there's anything that is going away because of this change, or if that was just what was going to happen anyways. Because the way that Game Pass works, it puts Microsoft in a weird position that, yeah, any change that they make, even if it's just a price increase, you know, it's going to be, everyone's going to jump to, oh, well, this is why this is happening. You know, like they're going to say it's all connected into one another because it's this big platform. And that's not necessarily true. I'm not saying it's not true, but it's not necessarily true. So it's weird because they're adding a lot of games. They're trying to do some things here. I think they're trying to make it more appealing for people who are really into cloud gaming. You know, that might have weaker hardware that, you know, can't run certain games that are on their streaming list. Maybe that's a really good deal. But I think that those people are few and far between. But $30 a month,
That's insane.
yeah.
I don't even like just the increase in like cost for the PC one is enough to make me go, eesh, that might not even be worth the deal on that. Like,
Yeah, the PC one is pretty. It's not as bad, but it's still pretty bad.
yeah. That's the only thing it's got like when I initially heard that like the day one titles were going to be over for it, it's like, okay, so you've taken all any want to to use the system away.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the only reason to play. The only reason I got Game Pass originally was so I could play Outer Worlds, the first one.
That's the only reason I still have mine. I'll probably cancel it after I play some Outer Worlds this month.
Yeah, because Outer Worlds 2,
Outer Worlds 2.
that is getting still day one release.
Yeah, well, now with the PC, knowing that the PC isn't losing their day one, like again,
Yeah.
makes a big difference. It's just kind of dependent on your wallet on that front.
Yeah, it's dependent on
It
a
can still
lot
be
of
worth
things.
it. If you're like a parent and you don't have like a whole lot of money to give your kids new games all the time or whatever.
Well, I don't even know if that's necessarily the answer. This is 6 games worth of money that you're spending a year.
That's true.
So, like,
It's still expensive.
it's right now, Game Pass is on this very thin line of where it exists. Like, it can be worth it and it also can't. And it's not like a straight up thing where you can say to pretty much anyone, like, hey, you love gaming, like, you want to be able to try out a bunch of games before you actually buy them, and you know, you don't even have to buy them like half the time because they're just there on Game Pass, and you know, some of them stick around for a really long time. So it's totally worth it. Now it's a thing where I won't be telling anyone that. I'll be like, you got to look at what games that are on there to figure out if it's worth it for you.
Yeah.
And then it might not even be worth it in a year's time or 6 months time or whatever.
Yeah. There's a lot of people talking about how they like used to just get like, you know, Game Pass for the weekend so they could play play some Call of Duty with some friends over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
and like all that whole idea is like gone. I remember back in the day for the first Xbox, they had that connection. I think it might have been 360 actually. The beginning of it, they had that like whole connection with Bing, and you got like rewards for doing like Bing searches and stuff.
The Bing searches.
But you could use those to purchase your Game Pass, and that's how I was doing my Game Pass, was doing the rewards thing.
Well, that wasn't Game Pass. That was just Xbox Gold.
Yeah.
Xbox Gold at the time, yeah.
Yeah.
The Game Pass is pretty different than that.
Yeah.
That was just how that was just how you got around paying them to do something that was free on PC anyway, which was just host online multiplayer.
Yeah.
Right.
No, so they've never been able to charge PC gamers for playing.
We'll just pirate your game and play it anyway.
Yeah, it's not gonna work over here, buddy.
Right. But there is
We have other games we can play.
This will not go into effect until November 4th. It's either the 3rd or the 4th. I know it's not the 1st or the 2nd. Because when I looked at this, I was like, oh, okay. Well, my subscription renews on the 2nd. And technically, I'll get another month at that lower price. So yeah, so keep that in mind. You can still hold on to it for now, paying the lower price.
Yeah, I believe my subscription renews before my before the price hike as well. I got an email about the price hike.
Yeah, me too.
And that's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep it till Outer Wilds, and then I'll probably cancel it. It's like pretty mid anyway. Although I definitely played some games on it I wouldn't have otherwise played and enjoyed them. Overall, it's pretty mid. Every time I go on there, I'm like, why do they only have like shit ass games on here that nobody liked? Oh, they got the new Dragon Age. Everybody hated that game. That's what I want, is a mediocre RPG to play.
But that being said, GameStop is planning at keeping Game Pass cards at the old price.
Yeah, they're pulling out something crazy.
Apparently, Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy, and Target are doing the same thing.
You guys heard it here. We're doing a pump and dump on GameStop again. to the moon.
To the moon. So yeah, let's see. I don't know if Game Pass actually put out a statement. But they did put out a tweet. It says don't call it a comeback, and they just have this ridiculous meme, and it's pretty hilarious. So
so I also thought there's some interesting stuff with this
meme.
In a new Bloomberg report based on interviews with former Microsoft employees. There's some speculation. One of the employees speaking to Bloomberg cites the company losing $300 million as an internal estimate of what they lost for Call of Duty Black Ops 6 in sales, over like people just going and buying subscriptions. They did subscriptions for Game Pass to play Black Ops. So Black Ops lost $300 million in sales of the game itself.
See, the weird thing here is that I feel like the Game Pass model has to be working for them. It has to be generating them enough money, because they seem to be pumping a lot more into it, like attention wise.
Well, yeah, they recently, like, I can't remember who, but one of them was talking about how it's like it's been very profitable and set a figure.
Right? Yeah.
That was like also insane.
And I mean, if they're also dumping their focus on hardware, then that's just moving over to Game Pass. So yeah, let's see. So 2024, their subscriber count was 34 million. So So yeah, that's not small beans that they made off of that at all. It's interesting to see how much their costs are, and if it's their costs have been ballooning with the hardware that they need to keep up with. I don't know. It's weird. It's something that I think we'd have to get more information about what's actually going on behind the scenes.
Hey, we got interestingly enough, this also brought out the former chair of the Federal Trade Commission.
Oh yeah,
who fought to block the acquisition of Activision Blizzard. Also made some statements.
By the way, let's keep in mind, this was the same FTC chair who did want to make it easier for you to unsubscribe from your subscriptions.
Yeah.
Like we talked about last week.
The Amazonians.
Yeah.
So, Lena Khan, who was FTC until earlier this year, took to social media after the Game Pass news, quoting a post which noted that in March of 2023, Microsoft told the court that Game Pass price would not increase as a result of the Activision Blizzard acquisition. Microsoft's acquisition of Activision has been followed by significant price hikes and layoffs, harming both gamers and developers. As we've seen across the sector, increased market consolidation and increased prices often go hand in hand. As a dominant firm becomes too big to care, they can make things work worse for their customers without having to worry about consequences.
Yeah. I do have an issue with this statement. I don't think she should have done it, because the sad, unfortunate truth is that everything has gotten more expensive. And that's not just for people, but for companies. Like the prices are going up for companies to do business to business stuff as well. And with that means that the prices just increase everywhere. Like inflation is a thing that's happening, not just to the average person. The only difference is that these big companies they have the money to pay for it, where the average person doesn't. But with the way that I guess the economy has been recently, I don't think you can just say that, yeah, you can pin this 100% on Microsoft being greedy. We can't know that, unless, you know, we did actually
I mean, they do have a track
something.
record for it. I think it is like a good educated guess.
Yeah, but you can't say it with certainty. There's
That, yeah.
like that's
Also,
the thing.
they would hide it even if you looked into it.
Yeah, 100%.
They would use all the other stuff as this is why, not this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's not greed. It's because of inflation.
Yeah, no. They would, but that doesn't mean that isn't also what is actually part of it. So, because again, like, I mean, just what I've seen in the tech world, the way that prices are going up.
Well, if they lost
companies to be
$300
able
million alone just from Call of Duty being on there, like, of course there was going to be a price hike.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's other things that they could do as well, like, but I mean, just the cost of running the system might be going up, and that might be part of the reason why they're increasing it. They did say, of course, that market concerns is what's caused them to raise the price. I think it's a huge amount to raise it by, which means that can't be the only reason. because they have raised the prices here and there since. So if it was one thing, it would be one thing if they hadn't raised the prices and then this week they're like, well, we haven't touched this in like the pricing in like 10 years. Like, yeah, we're doing a big increase because we kind of need to. But that's not what happened. So
both of them have been fairly recently, right?
Have gone
the
up.
other one was just after the acquisition, wasn't it?
I don't know. I don't know exactly. I thought it was last year, but I don't know exactly when. I can look it up here. But that's
because Entertainment Entertainment doesn't necessarily hold wrong. Is that we've seen them increase the prices?
Yeah, last year
and also lay off people significantly.
Yeah, they've been laying off people. Yeah, exactly.
Since they did that buyout.
Right. Well, and that's the other thing too. So again, that's sorry, hold on. July 2024 is what this is saying. That's when the last price increase was, from $16.99 to $19.99.
So after the merger actually took place, because the merger took place in 23 and went through in 24.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's where this is going to. Bottom line for me is that I don't think it's going to be worth it for me.
No, not for me neither.
If I had more time to play games, then maybe, but I don't. So
it was barely hanging on to being worth it for me. So
yeah,
this is enough for me. I'm gonna
and I think that's how it's gonna go for a lot of people. So yeah, I think inadvertently they're gonna lose a lot of people. Will it be enough for them to change? I don't know.
Do they even care that much about like the video game end of their?
Yeah, the other part is that this is Microsoft, and the gaming division is such a small aspect of what they do.
Yeah, but that's the thing. They have a tool here that can make the money without having to put as much effort into it. Like that division can continue to probably get smaller while increasing the money if they do it correctly. That's coming in just with Game Pass alone.
Well, I mean, Microsoft is trying to make as much money as they can.
Well, yeah,
it's a business.
Yeah.
Well, they're trying to save as much money as they can from other parts of their company to invest into AI. We know they're doing this. They've said they're doing this.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Gaming is just another part of it, and we're seeing those effects.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that the things that they're learning can be used inside of their gaming division to decrease cost, and while increasing profits. So it's something where what they're probably looking at is it's like, oh well, this, like, yeah, it might not be like a huge moneymaker. We might not really care about it, but like, is Arrow going up and right? Okay. So we can't completely ignore it.
Getting that as big as they can.
Yeah.
Obviously with what they have, but honestly, like the bit of loss, I don't think is important to them. They're cutting funds, so they expect a loss. They're pulling funds so they can spend it to AI, so they know like those things are going to shrink a little bit. Like,
I see what you mean.
Yeah. A certain amount of loss is inevitable and to be expected.
Well, yeah, no, definitely.
But off the grand total of money that they're making off everything else, it's pennies.
Yeah,
pennies compared to like their government contracts and everything else Microsoft does.
No. Customer-facing stuff doesn't make money. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. We don't stand a chance to like the stuff that they do, which is why it was big when any leeway was made in them like investigating Israel using their
Yeah.
software.
But if what I'm saying though is that if this goes from them making money off of it to now it's losing money for them because there's not enough subscribers, that might cause them to go, okay, maybe we did overprice it. Maybe it needs to come down. Maybe we need to scale back what we're doing on the service. But at the same time, also, it shouldn't be that high. It could change because, again, I think as long as they're getting easily made money, you know, even if it's not a lot, they're still going to want to make the easy money. Like
I imagine if it doesn't start doing that, though, they won't like. Here's where I disagree with you in a sense: is that I don't think that they'll see the line. Oh, if the line goes down, oh, we fucked up. We didn't put enough into it. I see them like.
No. I think that they should be saying we put too much into it. They're trying to add all this cloud gaming stuff onto it. And this rewards program and all this other thing, I think they need less attention on it. If that's if they're trying to justify the cost going up by saying, oh, we have all these other things that you can now do. You have unlimited streaming. Like, no, people don't want that much. I doubt it. Maybe they have data that says otherwise, but I just doubt it.
I didn't. As a consumer, I didn't want it.
It was interesting. It was cool for some of the games that, you know, I had struggled running on my system. It was like, okay, I can play this really cool.
Place, I think
it does, but I don't think it's that big. You know, no. I don't think it's enough for you to say, oh yeah, we're going to increase the price of our service by 50%.
Well, then on top of, you know, coming out, they did the whole Roku thing, or the ROG Ally whole issue coming out with being $1,200 for the, you know, top of the line one.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was a partnership. I don't know how much they had in say with Asus. So.
Yeah, I get it, but like
they probably had enough.
They panned that whole release as like, oh, look at this new handheld we had, but it was just like,
yeah, doesn't bode well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for that price, like there's other ones in that same field that are far less expensive.
Yeah.
Offering just as good of.
Listen, this is a premium product for premium gamers, okay?
All right, Randy.
Yeah. That's all I got on the Microsoft front, though.
Yeah. Me too. I think that's it for my news.
Yep.
That's it for news stuff.
Yeah. Can I go first for our weeks?
But I always go first.
It's true. I want to interrupt that just this once.
Yeah, you go first.
I'll let you go.
Yes.
I'll let you go
first. Where's this coming from?
I'll let you go.
Volunteering to go first. Ooh, fight over it.
Just because I didn't do jack shit this week, so.
Okay. I did some stuff, but I don't have like that much to talk about. I was mostly busy doing other stuff.
Yeah.
Not video game stuff. I don't have too much to talk about either.
No, I've been doing like trying to figure out more streaming things on how I want to like set up some stuff and whatnot, what games I want to play and whatnot. So I mean, I did play a wee bit of Deadly Premonition, which was really fun to pick up again. So yeah, I'll be doing that on my streams a bit more in the future. I wonder how fast I can get to that. I don't know if I want to 100% it because there's a lot of content in that game. It's a pretty long game to begin with, if I recall correctly. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see once I finish the game where I'm at. But yeah, not much to really report on that other than the game is buggy as hell. And thank God that people have a lot of fixes for it. Like every issue that I've had has been a pretty quick fix to get in place. Just a little bit of troubleshooting, nothing frustrating. It's not like Oblivion, where there's no goddamn answer anywhere. And it's an old game, so I give it a little more leeway on the fact that it's an old ass game that people are trying to fix because they love it. So cool. But yeah, let's see. I mean, playing some more Marvel Rivals. Nothing big happening there currently. Although I am excited for Daredevil. He looks pretty cool. Pretty cool, I must say. So that comes out on the 10th, right? Pretty sure he comes out on the 10th. But the start of the new
Take your
season.
word for it.
Yeah, I think so. Not 100% sure, but I think so. And other than that, did not watch any more of Alien, unfortunately.
What the actual?
I haven't
know.
really had time to watch any more of it either. Also, no more has come out since the last time I watched it.
Well, then it worked out.
I guess I did actually have time to watch it. I would have made time.
But I really, really want to watch some more. So hopefully this week I can actually get down on some of that. Yeah, that's really it for me. Boring week.
That's a quick one.
Yeah.
All right, can I go second?
But you went first last time.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody's
Yes,
biting
can.
on my first spot. I thought we were just asking about. I thought that's what we're doing. I like it. I like the new setup.
Deal.
Yeah, I also had a pre-board week. I was played some more Borderlands. That's fun. I did try out the Tears of Metal demo. That was pretty fun. I'm not streaming it because that game probably needs a little bit more time to cook, a little more optimization in there. It doesn't run great. But a pretty fun little like leading a band of fighters roguelike. Seemed like something that would be up Christian's alley. I told him to try out the demo. I don't know if you.
Oh, this is the one you were talking about to him yesterday? Yeah.
But yeah, pretty fun. You get to play like a Scottish clan leader. You gotta play Braveheart. That's what you're doing. Play Braveheart. The kids get the Braveheart references, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not lying to you.
You very well could be. I don't really know the youth.
Why wouldn't they know about Braveheart?
That's true.
It's a classic.
I mean,
That's why.
there's probably a couple of reasons, but I guess Mel Gibson really went off the deep end.
Yeah, that's true.
What people wouldn't know about Braveheart, they'd just be like, "Oh, that's that crazy guy."
The guy went crazy. Yelled a bunch of slurs at people.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that's
that is that guy. Oh, and he goes and has he goes to hockey games with
Cash Patel, our director of
Oh.
Yeah, that's who he was going to hockey games with. Yeah, Cash Patel, yeah. That's what he's up to these days.
Yeah, and that takes up a lot of time.
Yeah, I could do that. But yeah, it's basically the Tears of Metal's you play as Braveheart, and you get to set up an army, and you can recruit different guys. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat little war band roguelike. I will probably check it out when the game actually comes out. I also heard there's a cook class in it, so I'm very interested. I like games that let me cook. just let them cook.
Just let him cook. Nice.
So that also had me intrigued, but so keep an eye out for that game, or if you want to play the demo, it's a little unoptimized right now. I would say in my experience with the game, but still very fun. So there's a lot there. There's a lot of enjoyment to be had.
That's good. Sounds like you're hopeful.
Yeah, I try to be.
Mm-hmm.
Although, the industry makes it very difficult to remain positive,
Yeah. That's just life.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to these video games in the future. Oh, they're going to want $1,000 a game now. Or whatever they're jacking the prices up to these days.
This is why you gotta learn to appreciate and love indie games. It's actually not that hard to learn to love them because they're often very, very fucking fun.
I'm currently playing a game that I think costs $20.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I bought it at launch. That's fucking great.
Right.
Then 1.0 now. Deep Rock Galactic. Check it out. It's definitely not the first week I've ever played this game, though. Yeah. Yeah, this is my go-to podcast game if I don't know what I want to stream.
Yeah.
But this is pretty brainless. I can ramble about stuff and play this game at the same time if I want to. I'm not doing that right now. I paused it. Well, it's not pop, but on the start menu, so I can ramble betterer. There's the
the bestest.
We've been watching Gen V, me and Christian. So we saw the new,
that's
the new episode of Gen V. That's been pretty good. It's not. I mean,
I like it.
It's not as good as like The Boys when The Boys was good. Although The Boys isn't as good as it used to be either. I don't think Gen V was ever as good as The Boys.
I feel it suffers from the fact that they were trying to go to like extremes in situations, but now those streams are just like reality.
It does, yeah, definitely. The satire is too close to reality. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like when they wrote this and filmed it, they probably didn't know those things were actually going to happen, and that was actually going to be people's reactions to it. Yeah, there's some, yeah, that shows it gets a little on the nose with its satire, but pretty good though. I like it. It's nice to hang out with some characters that aren't off of The Boys.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I think that's about it. I've just been like doing other stuff,
Mm-hmm.
getting new jobs and starting new jobs.
Yep.
Which is why we had to delay it today.
Yeah.
I had to start my new job.
C'est la vie.
Yeah,
That's important. So, we let it slide. This time.
No,
Don't let
this
it fucking
time.
happen again.
I don't know about important. That's certainly not meaningful work that I'm doing, but it is important to me in that I want to continue like living.
Yeah,
so
you
need
gotta do
food
that
and
shit,
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Food, and I gotta and shelter.
Yeah.
Shelter. Yeah. Life things.
Yeah, all those things. Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah, it does. It does. Bummer. Why can't those things be? I ain't asking for much. I like fucking beans and lentils. Can't they just give me beans and lentils? Like a place to live or something?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they do. They will give me beans and lentils. But like, Snap exists for now,
Mm-hmm,
and has also gotten a lot more of a pain in the ass to get at. But it still exists for now.
mm-hmm.
So I guess I could get that. I could get some beans and lentils. Well, I don't qualify now because I started a new job and I have getting money again. I'm gonna go get some beans and lentils. Love beans. Like rice and lentils. It's so good, and it's like it covers like all the nutrition that you need.
Mm-hmm.
Add a
A
little
bunch
bit
of
of
protein
veggies
and
stuff.
fiber. Yeah, put some veggies in, a little bit of meat to like flavor it. I like to
Yeah.
put a little like throw a little bacon in mine and some sauteed veggies. Let's toss in the rice cooker. Eat good. Bunch of protein, bunch of fiber. Yeah, that's my favorite story. So that's pretty good. I don't know when we turn it into a cooking show.
Just now.
Just now. All right, so what you want to do, folks, is and here's the thing that's amazing about lentils. You get yourself some rice, and you get yourself some lentils, and like a rice cooker or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and you're just gonna like whatever you need to do to with the rice to cook it. You just do exactly the same thing with the lentils. You could just mix them together. It doesn't matter. They both require the same amount of water and the same cook time. You can just put everything in the rice cooker at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like magic. That's the bad thing about like other beans. They take like 8 years. You gotta fucking soak them overnight just
Mhm.
to even start cooking them. And now you got like 2 more hours of cooking for them to be. That's too much setup for beans. Just get the little tiny beans. Get the lentils. Be smart. Don't make my mistakes. Nah, I mean, I made some pinto beans. They came out pretty good too. They just take forever.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. So there's cooking corner with Andy. That's this week's Ready Freddy Spaghetti Alfredo.
I've learned so much.
You should.
Oh, how? From me talking?
Yes, I was trying to help you.
You should not have learned anything from that. I think I may have made all of our listeners dumber hearing about my week. But yeah, that's about it, you know? Just a fun little recipe. You pop that in your back pocket.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess it's not even a recipe. You just now know that lentils and rice can be like cooked together at the same time. You don't have to do anything. It is super convenient.
Yeah.
Don't try with other beans. You will break a tooth on a bean. 30 minutes of rice cooker
Unless you
is not
soak 'em.
long enough to cook a pinto
Soak
bean.
them overnight first.
That's
Soak your beans
still,
overnight first.
you still need they still need like 2 hours after you soak them though. Like I don't even think you could. Like you'd have to parboil them and then add them to the rice cooker. You need them to be like mostly done. Or I mean, I guess you just serve them separately, but
You could just do separately.
yeah, that's how I do it. Just like
Mhm.
leave the beans in the slow cooker for like 24 hours and then start the rice when they're about ready, when they're getting soft.
Mhm. Mhm.
The rice only take like 30 minutes. Boom, another helpful at the Andy Kitchen Corner tip for you. Anything else? You want to know how to make creme brulee? It's only 4 ingredients. It's super easy. like 4 steps. There's nothing to it.
Yeah, I've never made it, but that's what I hear.
Yeah, I keep telling you that. You should make.
That's true.
I don't know. Do you like burnt sugar pudding?
That's how you impress
Vanilla
people.
pudding and burnt sugar?
Yeah.
Really good.
It's a great way to impress people, being like insanely easy to do.
Yeah, you can definitely wow people because it's like dummy simple, but it's all. It seems like it's all fancy.
Mm-hmm.
But all I gotta do is like warm up some cream, put some vanilla in it, and then put some egg yolks in it, and then throw it in like a low oven with some inside of like a pan of water. I think you probably made flan before, right?
Actually, no.
Or seen
I
flan
don't-
made or anything?
Oh, yeah. No, I've seen flan made.
Okay, it's very similar to flan.
Yeah.
You're not looking to cook it as long as flan. You don't want like a hard. You don't want it to get like hard. You want to keep it like a smooth, like pudding texture.
Jeez.
But it's pretty much cooked the same. You like steam it in the oven.
What was that?
And then you put sugar on top and burn it. That's
Yeah.
it. That's it. It's just sugar, cream, and egg yolks
Mhm.
and vanilla and more burnt sugar on top. It's not even 4 ingredients. It's 3.5 ingredients. You're going to use the whole egg. It's just egg yolk. I guess a custard. It is just a custard. But
Yeah.
I don't know why they do it like. I don't know why you got to do the. Because you could just temper a custard on like a double boiler. You don't need to put it in like the steam bath in the oven. Maybe that's what makes it creme brulee. It's the oven steam bath. I don't know. I guess things to think about. Food for thought. That's a way better name for this section than Andrew's Cooking Corner.
That is actually a good
Yeah,
name.
but
I like it.
So now it's just Andrew's Cooking Corner. I'm sorry.
Well, I like that name too. It's cool. You know, it says what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like people be like tuning in, they'll be like, and we'll be like, "Oh, it's time for Andrew's Cooking Corner," and they'll know that I'm gonna ramble some dumb shit about food. Yeah, no, that's it though. Boring week. So there's a couple recipes for your back pocket instead.
Mm-hmm.
Go make your own exciting week. Come back, let us know in the comments how your creme brulees turned out
Yeah.
based on my expert instruction.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna be good. They're better than you would think they are if you've never had one. I don't think me calling it burnt sugar pudding is gonna sell it too well.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound great, but it is.
Right.
It's not. Well, I guess it's not really like a pudding. What's custard?
I mean,
Pudding
yeah.
has to have. I think pudding has to have gelatin in it.
Oh,
No.
wait, does
No
it?
gelatin.
Well, is this like
believe so.
a British term versus an American term sort of thing?
Oh, I'm talking about like Jello pudding. Like, well, I don't want to do a Bill Cosby
pudding?
impression. To,
Yeah,
that's what I
probably
was trying
not.
to avoid doing. That was also a terrible impression.
For a terrible person, yeah.
Yeah,
Like he
yeah.
deserves a
And
good
deserve-
impression.
I don't think they show those ads anymore. I think Jello uses Bill Cosby
Oh yeah,
as a
yeah, I
spokesperson.
think they're gonna really want to use that. No, let's get rid of that.
Right.
That's how I'm talking. I'm not talking about like British boiling rice and like cow fat in bags
Yeah.
pudding. Not to demean British food or anything.
Why? It's gross.
It's not gross. It's just bland and boring.
So yeah.
Disgusting. You're right. Same thing.
Like avocado toast.
Yeah.
I also think that's bland and boring.
Oh my gosh.
All right, what would you do this week, Christian? You probably got more or less than I did to talk about. Hit us with a fresh new recipe.
Fresh new recipe.
Which this is a cooking show now.
Okay. So here's
No,
what
don't
you
hit us with
do.
any recipes.
Pudding does not require gelatin.
Oh, okay. But does Jello pudding require gelatin?
No, Jello pudding does not have gelatin in it.
It doesn't have gelatin in it?
Nope.
How do they make it pudding? How do they make it or pud? What's the
How do they make it put like that? That's exactly it. You
Yeah.
should tell everyone that.
Oh, it's got pud.
Well, the pud is in the cornstarch or flour, resulting in a lighter, fluffier dessert, while custard relies on eggs.
Yeah.
So that's the difference there, apparently.
So that's how the puds.
Yeah, that's how the puds.
Oh, okay, so that's how you get it to pud.
Yeah.
Well, what about like rice pudding or bread pudding?
Well, now we're getting into. All right, Christian, go. I'll look this up.
All right. Yeah, I've had a week. I played a little bit of Borderlands. Been all right. Actually, I had some problems there for a little while. It was not running very well. But played a little bit today, and it was running fairly well. It did take like a long time to load up because I did like a uninstall and reinstall. So it took a while to do the shaders. But once I was done, it was running pretty well.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, so pudding's just like cornstarch. They're just making yoo-hoo and adding cornstarch to it. They're just making yoo-hoo gravy.
Yep.
Delicious.
Sounds amazing. Been playing some Hades 2 quite a bit. And that's been enjoyable. That's quite a fun roguelike. I've almost beaten it. Almost. I get really close, like too much.
Like right fucking there.
Yeah, I fought in Kronos twice and got him down to where he's gotten like no life left, and I gotta get like one hit on him, and he'll kill me. But there's still more to do on there and upgrade and whatnot, so
yeah,
making my way through. I picked up from last week. I picked up the Hotel Barcelona. That's Suda 51 and Soiree. Hotel roguelike or serial killer hotel roguelike. It's quite fun. It's gotten pretty like mixed reviews, but I quite like it. Its combat is it's real punchy, but also like very intentional. Like when you do the combos and stuff that you unlock, you really need to make sure you're hitting the right button. Like button spamming isn't going to be very helpful.
Gotcha.
And then it has this cool feature. You can kind of see it on my game now. It got these like clones that come along from each run that I've done, and they'll like beat up the character, like the enemies as well. But they're just like ghosts of my previous runs.
It's your ghost data.
Yeah, and those reset after, I think it's every full moon.
Like real full moon?
No, in the game.
Oh.
It has like moon
Yeah,
cycles. Every time you come in, it's like a different time of day, different weather, and you can also have different effects thrown onto you. Like sometimes you might be giant. Sometimes you might be smaller than normal. There's a few other different things, but you get the idea. You little modifications.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But it's pretty fun. It has a pretty fun little story that you're like an FBI agent chick, and you've got like a serial killer in your head who's like possessing you, who lets you do this like fighting thing. And you're in this hotel that is somehow run by this witch that you're looking for, and you're trying to like uncover that.
Does it take place in Barcelona, or is it just the name of the hotel?
The hotel's just Barcelona themed.
Oh, okay.
It's actually New Jersey.
It's actually the whole game is like a real big love letter to like scary movies and horror movies. So the hotel is actually the hotel from The Shining.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's in Colorado.
Well, yeah. Obviously, it's just in the looks of it. They call it something else, but
Yeah. They, they actually call it the hotel from The Shining.
They call it the Hotel Shining.
Hotel
I thought when we were watching that like dev thing, they said it was some hotel from like Vancouver or something, or
Yeah, which
somewhere
I
in
think is the
Canada.
one that.
No, the one from The Shining's in Colorado.
Oh, right. I just said that.
Yeah, but I thought they'd used like a Canadian hotel. You know, Colorado's not in Canada, right?
It could be. You don't
Yeah, it's
know
one of
this.
the regions of Canada. You got Vancouver and
Colorado,
I don't think Vancouver is one. I think that's just a city.
Yeah.
Chicago.
You got Quebec and
And The Shining.
Minnesota and Great Lakes
Soda.
and Halifax.
And clearly Barcelona.
Oh, in Barcelona, yeah. Well, no, just the hotel from it.
It's pretty good game though. Pretty fun. Roguelike. The combat's really cool. Different weapons to check out. They all have like different. They all have like different stats, and they'll do different things. Like some of them are more effective when it's like raining. So like, kind of helps you want to switch around your builds and play with the other weapons.
Oh, that's cool.
Or incentivizes you to do so.
Yeah.
Which is nice. That's good to do. In a roguelike. I've been having a lot of fun. I'm playing on its normal difficulty. It is a nice game that has like difficulty a difficulty option from easy, normal, hard, and then another one. I'm playing on normal, and you can select that every time you do your stage. And
Oh, okay. That's cool.
I'm struggling. I just finally made it to like the second boss. Actually, while we were doing the whole recipes thing, I was fighting the second boss. If you heard,
Oh, that explains why you didn't have a lot of input on it. Okay, you were focused on that. That makes sense because that was pretty good combo.
Also, if you heard me like mumbling stuff, that's it's mostly me just getting my ass handed to me by this new boss.
Not because-
Oh, okay. I thought you were scoffing at
Yeah, right?
my words and actions.
Oh well, not this time.
But next time.
I'm also a cook. I was approving of the cook talk.
Oh, okay.
So, you know,
It's not called cook talk. It's called food for thought.
Yeah, get it right.
It's called Ready Freddy's Spaghetti Shack.
right.
Remember Ready Freddy?
I remember spaghetti.
Oh, well, who could forget spaghetti?
A good dog.
What?
I really want to see that new.
I want to be called
movie
spaghetti.
that just came out. The Good Boy.
Oh yeah.
That's
I wanna see
like
that.
a haunted house story, but from the perspective of a dog.
Yeah.
Where the dog is like our hero, our
Yeah.
final girl.
He's gonna find out the house is haunted. No one's gonna believe him. He's gonna be trying to tell everybody. They're gonna be like, "You're crazy. Settle down. Go lay down."
Go lay down.
And he's gonna be like, "Oh."
See, now that was a good impression.
Well, that's
Way better-
he's a good
way better
boy.
than
He
your
deserves
Cosby.
a good impression. We went over this. Bill Cosby does not deserve a good impression.
I mean, we don't know how good a boy this guy is either. He's, an
No, he's a
actor.
good boy. He's one of the best boys.
I mean, better than Cosby either which way.
Those Those like
low bar.
Exactly.
those animal actors are animals.
See what you did
Yeah.
there.
They are.
Don't forget it.
I've been trying to tell you for years.
I just thought it was a guy in a suit.
That'd be
Jin V's
impressive.
been a lot of fun. The guy who plays Cypher is just like creepy as shit. So that's been fun to watch him. He's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What else? Well, anyways, if you take a pork shoulder, like a couple pound pork shoulder, cut it into like good cubes,
Okay.
raise it, do some onions, garlic, cook those off for a little bit, get those all nice and brown together, throw it in a pot, and in a crock pot, and then you throw it with a bunch of red chili.
You're missing like so many things. First of all, you need it. It's not just garlic and onion. It's a shitload of onion, and a shitload of garlic, and jalapenos. It doesn't need to be a shitload of jalapenos.
It does need to be like.
It doesn't hurt though.
You don't need the jalapenos.
I really like the jalapenos in it. Gives nice some heat to it, and that nice like peppery jalapeno taste.
Yeah, I mean, jalapeno adds a good flavor.
I just like the smell of onions and jalapenos sauteed together.
Yeah.
And garlic. Also known as a Texas mirepoix.
But if you put that in a crock pot with some red chili, let it sit for like 8 hours.
Overnight for
delicious.
best results.
Overnight for best results. But some delicious carne arrugada.
Yeah, with a little like
Yeah.
little flour slurry.
Mm-hmm.
Once
yeah, do that
it's
with your
done
chili.
to thicken it up a little bit. Yeah, thicken
You can
your
do
sauce up.
flour or
cornstarch.
Yeah.
Or whatever thicken you're like, gelatin. Yeah, carne arrabbiata is super good. That's like
Oh yeah.
one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites. I thought you were gonna tell him about the like Dr. Pepper barbecue pulled pork.
Ooh.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought that's where you're
that's a
going
good
with
one,
it because
too.
most of you were most of the way there until you dump red chili on it.
Yeah, it's pretty
You
much.
could have just said and dump a Dr. Pepper on it, and
Dr. Pepper,
and it would have been and some barbecue
Dr.
sauce.
Pepper or root beer.
Oh yeah, the root beer. Yeah.
Mm.
Dr. Pepper or root beer, and that's how you soak it up. And then you drain all that out once it's done cooking for about 24 hours. Drain out your root beer, and then put in your favorite barbecue sauce, or make barbecue sauce, whatever you prefer.
Yeah.
Put in your favorite barbecue sauce and mix it all together. Let cook for another like 2 hours. Mostly, you want that barbecue sauce just
For
warm.
me, probably some Sweet Baby Ray's or maybe some
Mhm.
Stubbs. Those are both good barbecue sauces.
Oh, Sweet Baby Ray's is good stuff.
We did that one we did one time. It was like super spicy. It was like a devil's spit barbecue sauce.
Oh yeah.
And it was
You're
like,
one of
it
the
was
top
spicy,
ones.
but that barbecue sauce was also like really tasty.
It was good. Yeah, it wasn't like just hot.
Hmm.
Like sometimes hot sauces can be.
Yeah. If it's just hot,
It
I'm
was
kind of like,
tasty. And also pretty hot.
You're just trying to be hot.
Yeah, I just need I need some flavor in my spice, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Be flavor. Have
Put some
flavor.
garlic in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do much myself, I guess. Mostly does Hotel Barcelona and Hades 2. I really wish I was better at this Hotel Barcelona game. It's so fun. I just figured out today. I played for like 4 or 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And I sat down today to try and figure out how to pull off parries. Because every so often a little thing will pop up and it's like, hey, kill 3 enemies with a parry, and you'll get a little reward. And that's how you unlock like outfits and stuff in this game too, is by doing those. But I couldn't figure out how to do these parries. I thought it was just the timing. Yeah, I would assume that it was just based on like pulling the timing at the right moment. But I sat there trying to figure it out until I realized it was like you have to hold your block and then hit another button to trigger the parry. And from then I've been like, oh, okay, now I know how to do it. But
You have to remind me. Is that kind of how like Soul Calibur worked? It's been so long, right? There are 2 buttons that you have to hit.
Bit.
Yeah.
You have to be blocking, and then you got to do the chink.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
so it works kind of like that.
Yeah.
So it's actually I've gotten on pretty quick, and now I can do it pretty easy. I kind of like it a lot more. I know some people were complaining about it, but
well, that's because we did a lot of that Soul Calibur parrying.
We did do a lot of Soul Calibur.
I mean, at one point, that's like all our matches were.
Yeah, until I finally got fed up of you always winning. Stupid Cassandra. No, that was about my week. One other little thing is that Audible is having like a little challenge thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's like listen for 30 minutes every day for 14 days in a row. And when I saw it, I scoffed.
Did you like finish the challenge day 1?
Right.
No, because they only allow you to put the 30 minutes to it a day.
Yeah, I figured you'd somehow finish day 1 anyway.
No, I just got a message from Audible that said, stop.
We can't record them as fast as you're listening to them.
We need time to replenish.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, shall we call it there?
There.
Yeah.
What are we at? Yeah, just over 2 hours. Cool.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining us. There's a few people that came around.
Thanks for
And you're
coming
all
around.
beautiful people.
Yeah, no comments though. Bastards. I mean, I love you.
Oh, what's this? Whoa, man.
Bunch of beautiful.
Let us know how out of line that was down in the comments.
Yeah.
I don't know whether he was right or wrong. Are you or are you not a bastard?
We do this show every week, typically on Sundays at 11 a.m. Not this week, but next week. Probably. Most likely.
I
We'll find
literally
out.
don't know.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah.
Depending on schedules, we'll see. Yeah. What else? We have our website, classicgamerbrain.com, where you can find this podcast and old episodes and whatnot. And let's see, we're on the Twitch, YouTube. Yeah. Does that cover it?
Discord.
That's right.
We do have a Discord.
Discord.classicgamerbrain.com. Go there. Join the discussion.
Do without you.
Right?
Without
We'd be
Discord?
lost. No, you.
You.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, you.
Oh, I guess. Have you guys been following my lead on this?
What Wait, are we not supposed to?
Have we not been?
Ah, okay. That actually explains a lot.
Well, you told us, hey, come with me.
I got blackout drunk. I don't know what you guys are following.
I just woke up. All right. Well, thanks everyone. Oh, that's right, the music.
Right.
I forgot to start it up.
Outro music.
We'll do a quick little dance here. Yeah.
It's the end of the show.
Thank you for joining us.
We thank you for joining at the end of the show. Here on the 8-Bit Show. At the end of the show.
We love you
I
all.
think I wrote show 3 times.
Bye.
Only a true professional can do that. Alright,
That's
bye,
true.
everybody.
I've never seen anything like it before. That's right. True talent.